It's fascinating how life often puts us in situations where we don't fully grasp the power dynamics at play. Imagine sitting across from someone, negotiating, exchanging pleasantries, and maybe even making assumptions about who holds the real influence, only to later discover that the person in front of you actually controls everything. In this story, he was unaware that he owned the very company signing an $800 million deal, a fact that could have completely changed how others treated him. It's a humbling reminder that appearances and assumptions rarely tell the full story. So many interactions we have every day are shaped by who we think someone is, rather than who they actually are. Understanding this can shift the way we approach relationships, negotiations, and even our own sense of confidence. Sometimes, the most powerful moments happen when we least expect them. The scale of the deal itself is almost unimaginable, $800 million changing hands, a number that feels abstract until you consider the people, ideas, and decisions behind it. It wasn't just about contracts or numbers, it was about trust, timing, and the human connections that made it possible. Every handshake, every conversation, even every casual remark carried weight, shaping the outcome in ways that no spreadsheet could capture. What makes this story remarkable is that such a monumental deal hinged on an interaction where the true power dynamics weren't even recognized. He was signing off on a contract that could redefine industries, yet those around him had no idea who he really was. It's a powerful reminder that behind every headline figure are moments of subtle influence, chance encounters, and the people who, knowingly or unknowingly, make history happen. In business, as in life, the details often matter more than the numbers. There's a certain irony in this story that's hard to ignore. Here was a man with immense authority, the owner of the company behind an $800 million deal, yet he went completely unrecognized in that moment. People around him assumed he was just another participant, perhaps someone less important, and even treated him with casual disregard. It's a situation that could easily bruise anyone's ego, but it also speaks to the humility that often accompanies true success. Power isn't always visible, and influence isn't always acknowledged in real time. Sometimes, the most impactful leaders are those who navigate these moments without making a scene, who let the results speak louder than recognition. There's a lesson here about how life has a way of humbling even the most powerful, and how irony can reveal deeper truths about status, respect, and perception. True authority often thrives quietly, unnoticed until it matters most. High-stakes environments have a way of bringing out raw, unfiltered human reactions. Even in the midst of billion-dollar negotiations, emotions can flare, assumptions can take over, and etiquette can falter. In this story, the people around him didn't realize they were in the presence of the very person controlling the deal, and their casual, even careless, behavior reflected that lack of awareness. It's a striking reminder that, no matter how serious the stakes, people still act in instinctive ways, judging, reacting, and sometimes miscalculating the situation entirely. These moments, as chaotic or awkward as they may seem, often reveal more about human nature than any contract or corporate strategy ever could. They show how easily perception can cloud judgment, and how small, human errors can intersect with monumental outcomes. In business, as in life, emotion and misperception are forces no one can fully control, yet they shape the most memorable moments. This story also teaches a profound lesson about recognition and respect. Too often, we judge people based on appearances, assumptions, or the roles we think they play, rather than who they truly are. In this case, the man signing the $800 million deal was underestimated, overlooked, and even treated carelessly by those who had no idea of his authority. It's a stark reminder that respect should not be reserved for titles or visible power, it should be a default in how we treat others. Every interaction carries weight, and the way we engage with people can shape outcomes in ways we might never anticipate. Being mindful of this not only fosters better relationships but also opens doors to opportunities that could otherwise be missed. Ultimately, recognizing the value in others, and treating them accordingly, is as powerful as any contract or negotiation. Respect can change the game before a word is even spoken. One of the most striking aspects of this story is how unpredictable outcomes can be, even in the most calculated business environments. Deals worth hundreds of millions of dollars are rarely decided by spreadsheets alone. They are shaped by chance encounters, overlooked details, and moments that seem insignificant at the time. In this case, a casual interaction, a misjudged assumption, and even a spilled glass of wine became part of the narrative behind an $800 million deal. It's a reminder that the unexpected can have enormous consequences, and that no matter how carefully we plan, life has a way of surprising us. The ability to navigate these twists with composure, awareness, and a sense of perspective is what often separates lasting success from fleeting victories. In both business and life, being open to the unpredictable can turn ordinary moments into extraordinary outcomes. The smallest moments can leave the largest impact.